The city nonprofits have lined up to help the migrants that have come here, but nobody is helping the American citizens, the residents that are trapped in these apartment complexes.
That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. And remind you, this is Colorado. This is a heavy Democratic state. This was the state that was trying to get Trump off the ballot. Remember when Colorado was trying to take Trump off the ballot? That's how strong of a Democratic state this is. And now you hear what's happening? They prefer all these migrants to come there and get rid of all the Americans. They don't want the Americans there no more. They rather the migrants. That's the policy that this administration is pushing right now, and it's been doing that for over almost 4 years now. Pushing out the black Americans, pushing out the poor white Americans, or even the foreigners that's been here for years. They don't want them no more. They want the new migrants that's coming in. That's why they taking good care of them, giving them all the money in the world that they need, all the good apartments and stuff of that nature, and pushing out all the poor people that was already here. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Monarch Smart TV, everyone. And if this your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy and turn them notification bell and put them on all so you do not miss a banger, because we bring the facts, we bring the truth, we bring the stuff to you that nobody else want to show you. So if you're ready, strap on your seatbelt and get your popcorn, get your chips, get your drinks, and get your spliff. Get whatever you need to get comfy, relax, put your legs up, and check out these bangers.
Here by the new video surfacing today showing a huge problem with what some are calling gang violence at an apartment complex in Aurora. The video shows men entering an apartment building with several weapons and then busting down a door.
And all of this taking place at the apartment, which had become a crime hotspot in that city. Fox 31's Vicente Arenas was at that complex today as people were moving out, fearing for their safety. Vicente is joining us live from that complex with a closer look at that eye-opening video, Vicente.
It is eye-opening, Erica. It is significant because this is the first time we've actually seen what has been happening inside that apartment complex at different times. This video, there's two different clips you're about to see. One of them, people carrying guns, and another where two people are just trying to break down a door. The video shows a group of men walking up a stairwell at the edge of the Lowry apartment complex in Aurora. All of them appear to be carrying rifles and handguns, and the video shot earlier this month. One of the men can be seen talking on a cell phone. They all then gather.
Yo, you see this, my people? My good people, do you see this, yo?
Around a door.
This is crazy and insane. Look at this. I'm looking at what? 4, 5, and there's a couple more people on the steps. They all got weapons. Look, big gun, small gun, medium-sized gun, it doesn't matter. And and all these folks are Venezuelans, foreigners, migrants that came here to America, that this government that's in office right now brought them here, and they are in Colorado in this community complex, and they took over the complex. When I say took over, they form a gang. They all got big guns, small guns, medium guns, and they running this complex. I don't know what's going on here, but they going inside each apartment searching. I don't know if they searching for somebody, or they just extorting people, or I don't know what's going on. But as you can see, they on phones, they walking around with guns, and they totally take over this complex. Not only this building, but the whole entire complex. Police don't even come here, and they seen this tape. Police seen this tape and seen all the guns and all the takeover, and they don't even want to come here. You know what they said? They said no violation has been broken. So you telling me all these guns is legal? All these big guns with all these foreigners walking around with, kicking off doors, knocking on doors, invading people apartment, all this is legal? This is crazy.
And go in.
Another video clip shows men forcing a door open. But what are
You see this, ladies and gentlemen? You see what's going on? They don't care about who is inside these apartments. If nobody don't open the door, they go knock the door off, kick the door down, chop the door off, whatever they got to do. They getting inside that apartment because they run this whole entire building. Where is the super? Where is the owner? Where is the police? You telling me you leave these for the migrants from Venezuela to come to America and just run-ish? This is crazy and insane. I don't understand this. And this is been taken care of by the government that's in office right now. This is what they want. They want this type of violence. They want the migrants to come here and take charge. You feel me? It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen.
who they were searching for not clear. The video was shot in the building where Cindy and Edward Romero lived until today. They loaded up their stuff and moved out.
It's been a nightmare and I can't wait to get out of here.
This is how Cindy used to lock her front door.
Every day when we come home, we have to do this. Every time we go outside to take out the garbage. Every time we try to go to bed at night.
Yo, this is crazy. You see that?
We have to keep it like this so nobody can kick in the door.
Yo, you see that? You see how you have to lock your door? You gotta have like 10 locks on there. Dead bolts locks. Chains. Then you gotta have a crow to brace the door so they don't kick the door off, chop the door down, or whatever these gang members do to get inside your apartment. You know what I'm saying? Once they knock on your door, don't think you're not gonna let them in. They gonna kick the door down, shoot the door, chop the door off, whatever they got to do. So you seen what that lady did? She got like 10 locks on her door, and then she got a brace to brace the door so they can't kick it down. Yo, that's a scary situation to live in right there, yo. You know what I'm saying? Every day you gotta be fear of your life because of these gang members and nobody not doing anything.
Couple's car and many others here were riddled with bullets after a shootout at the complex earlier this month. The Romeros say the trouble started when a large number of migrants began moving in. They had not been able to move out for different reasons.
We couldn't get any. We tried reaching out to the resources, but they had told us since it wasn't actually a condemned building, we would have to wait until that was the issue, but we didn't want to wait for that.
That's crazy. So you hear that, right? The problems start when all the migrants move in the neighborhood. That's when you start having shootings and robberies and all types of illegal activities. Where they get guns and all that stuff from so fast, yo?
So the only help I got was after talking to you.
We showed council member Danielle Jurinsky the video. Today, she helped the couple move out and find a new place to live.
The city nonprofits have lined up to help the migrants that have come here, but nobody is helping the American citizens, the residents that are trapped in these apartment complexes.
The Romeros tell us others living here had...
That's crazy, yo. How come, you know what I'm saying, how the American citizens, resident, even the foreigners that's here legally, they can't get no help either. You feel me? Because, like, foreigners, migrants, we love them long as you enter the country legally. You feel me? Americans love migrants. This country was built on foreigners. You feel me? But it's not cool for you to come here legally. We need to know that you are here. You feel me? We don't want you to commit crime and we not even know you're not here and you could just vacate back to your country. We don't want that. You feel me? We want y'all to come here, but we want y'all to come here legally. You feel me? That's crazy. When you come here illegally, you could do whatever you want to do. Start all types of crime, gang, kill people. We don't want that. And that's what the Democratic Party is allowing. You need to vet these people. You know what I'm saying? We don't want terrorists and those type of murderers and rapists and, you know what I'm saying, smugglers coming to our country. This just gonna make the country way worse, and that's what's happening now. Y'all letting a whole bunch of gang members to come in and take over that whole complex.
Had been asking when they'd be moving out.
And this isn't just Americans, this is other Venezuelans that that are living under this control, that are being extorted by the control of this gang.
While we were on the property today, even before we left, we were told other people were moving in and taking over the Romero's unit.
That's crazy, ladies and
We
gentlemen.
did speak to the mayor's office this afternoon. They sent us a statement saying that so far there are no code enforcement violations taking place at this complex. The mayor's office.
Yo, you hear that? You hear that, right? You hear that?
Also responding in part for the Aurora Police Department. They're telling us that the police department here has seen that video that we just showed you. There is a lot more to this story. We'll be covering it in the day.
That's crazy, ladies. You hear that? Do you hear that? The police seen the videotape of these migrant, these Venezuelan gang members with all types of guns, kicking doors off, chopping doors off, doing all types of crazy stuff. And you heard what they said? There is no violation code that has been broken there. So they don't have a problem with what the Venezuela gang are doing. That's insane. You hear that, right? Do you hear that? They seen the videotape and they not barging in, raiding, trying to round up all these gang members and lock them up and send them back to their country. If you get an opportunity to come to America to make better of your life, that's what they gave you an opportunity for, to come here and make your life better for you and your family, not to come here and start terrorizing the American citizen or the people that was already here legally. No, that's what I'm saying. Trump said this before that. You know what I'm saying? They letting in all the criminals, the rapers, the murderers in the country. They're not letting in the good ones. And as far as I could see, that's what's happening. It's crazy, crazy and insane, and should not happen. This should not happen, ladies and gentlemen. People that living in America, living in these apartments, should not be scared of their life like this. And no help from the mayor, no help from the city, no help from the police. It's crazy. These Venezuelan gang just going around and doing whatever they want to do. That's embarrassing to be an American and living in America and having these type of situation going on. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It is insane. Nobody should be going through situation like this. You're paying your rent, you're paying your tax, and this is the life they give you? No! That's why a whole bunch of folks is moving out of here. But what y'all need to do is move out of that state, because it's the state and the government is allowing this to happen. You know what, man? Be safe out there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to bring this so y'all can know what's going on. Peace and love, and we up out of here.